Hello, my name is Alex Johnson with the Rapimatics Institute, and I'm here to teach you today how to do a very awesome speed mathematics trick. What that trick is how you subtract any number from a number that begins with a 1 and ends solely in zeros. This number up here. Now there's one thing we all need to agree on before I can start this trick, and that's that these equivalent expressions that I have here written on the board, that 7 is equal to 0 in front of 7, 7 is equal to 007, and 7 is also equal to 0007. So no matter how many zeros you put in front of the number 7, as long as there's not a decimal, these are all essentially equivalent. Now here's why this is such an important piece of information as you're about to see. Now what I've designed here is an ability to teach kids how to do subtraction problems by turning all subtraction problems into an addition problem. Students no longer have to worry about carrying or doing substitution with inside the subtraction problem. Now, I'm not going to give the full explanation of how we do this problem. It will be placed online at a later date. But what I will show you is the thought process that I put into how to do this solution. Now, we can all agree, if we all understand our basic addition and subtraction, that the number 10,000 is equal to 9, 9, 9, 9, plus 1. This here is the underlying assumption we're going to make to do the next part of this problem here. So there's essentially 3 rules on how to do this subtraction very quickly. The first rule is that the last digits, excuse me, I'm looking at a number here. So we'll say we're going to subtract 3, 7, 9, 4. Now the first thing I'm going to do is put my zeros in front of this number here. So I have 0 spots underneath all my numbers here at the beginning. Now, that's the first step. The second rule is that our ones digit, we're going to find a number here that makes it 10. And then our third rule is that we're going to try to find all the other numbers that add up with the next numbers up to the number 9. So for example, what plus 4 makes 10? It's 6. What plus 9 makes 9? 0. What plus 7 makes 9? 2. 6. 9. And then the last rule is we're always going to just reduce this digit by 1, making it a 0. So the final answer to this subtraction problem here is 96206. Notice that it becomes a one-step problem of simply finding what are known as the complement numbers here to give our answer to the problem. No substitution, no carrying, and actually no subtraction problem whatsoever at all. Let me give one more example now. Because there are a few little stumbling blocks that can appear here that will slow you down. But for the most part, this is the standard way of doing the trick. The only other thing you may come up against is if you have something like this with 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Again, I'm going to write my leading zeros here. In the problem, make it very easy. Remember to add all my numbers up to 9 that are not in this one column here. Now the big difference between this problem and the last one is that we have zeros at the end of the problem. That does not make a difference. Even if I add additional zeros here, we're always going to start the subtraction where the first number that's not a 0 appears. So this digit right here. What I'm going to think now is what plus 3 makes 10? 7. What plus 9 makes 9? 0. What plus 2 makes 9? 7. Remember 9 is always before. We remove this digit here, and this is our final answer. Adding our zeros. That's how you do complement subtraction with powers of 10. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video.